Today is not about the game. Today is just about the stream. It is just about getting on, hanging out, chilling out, just having a good time. Mostly because I'm playing Endless Space 2, so it's gonna be probably just a general, standard, kind of boring type of stream for the game part itself. But, you know, I just want to figure sit back, relax, and talk to you guys, you know. So, I only have one really good hand right now. So there's that. Which is why I'm playing a strategy game over anything else. I could have played this or Humankind, but I said, you know what, this is visually just way more, I think, way more interesting to watch. So, at least from a visual standpoint. You know, but that's just me. Anyway, let me go ahead and get to the main screen. And welcome. Oh, hi. My camera's not on. Why isn't my... Oh, because I don't have XSplit on. Oh, hang on. Let me make sure to turn that on. Because you can't see me right now. Give me just a minute. This is a lot of me, like, shaking off, like, this just streaming rust and stuff, too. So, you know, bear with me. I'm a goofball. And I forgot to make sure my camera was up. So, let me go into that. Okay, it's gonna be just a second here while I get that set up so you can see my ugly mug.
Quit talking shit about yourself!
What?
Watch you.
What? I didn't do nothing.
I heard it!
Yeah, nothing. Oh, Cam, why are you opening up on that screen? Why are you opening up over there? I don't want you to open up over there. Oh, hang on. Let me go on. There we go. Okay. Wow, why do I look so washed out? Oh my god. I have really got to readjust that, like, lighting. That's so bad. Okay, let's see. Enhanced lighting? No, let's turn off the enhanced lighting. Nope. God, I look pale on this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Let's adjust these levels. Like, is it just me? I look like what? I look like in an old movie when you see like the ghost on screen. I look like that right now. Okay, let's do that. Okay, auto center is not necessary. Oh god, don't. All right, hang on. I'm gonna restart this really quick. Oh, or not. Never mind. Let's see. That. Thank you. You have blessed me with treats. All right. Testing a couple things out. Yeah, I shouldn't be running a hardware test on XSplit right now while I'm streaming, but it is what it is. So, right. Anyway, while that's going, and while my camera's off for a moment, welcome to the stream. So glad you guys are here. And, yeah. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a good week, good weekend. Thank you. Thank you. I got beverages. Oh, beverage. Hang on, I need to prep my beverage really quick. Give me just a moment. We got Starbucks. I need to get myself all prepped up. If I can get the straw in there. Come on. Get in there. Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I now have a paradise drink and half of a zero sugar Mountain Dew left. Oh no. No, don't tell me there's technical issues. I mean, besides the XSplit camera, right? The camera's fine, right? That's the only technical issue? Oh, good. Okay. Whew. I thought like, and I was like, no, no, don't tell me there's a technical issue. I I want to make sure everything is okay. Don't do this to me. Oh, and of course did I just turn off XSplit? No. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. Right then. So again, I hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you guys are doing well. And Diane, thank you for popping on in. Miss your face. Glad to see you on our streams. You a good dude. Andine's a good dude. Everybody should love Andine. Yes. I know you meant all good, but it looks like all goo. And I'm like, well, I mean, sure. Lag of chat to stream. Oh no. Maybe even best. Yes, yes. Andine is the best bean. And Andine is an absolutely wonderful, beautiful bean. So there's that. He's a good dude. Yeah. Oh, latency. No, yeah, we'll look into it and make sure everything's fine. Still still kicking some of the rust off of this whole thing, not just me, but the computer and all my streaming stuff, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue, I guess. Anyway, yeah, one stream at a time I was awake. Yeah. You know what, it worked out only because my hand was like really bad for a while. Like it's mostly okay now. I have kind of like half my grip strength back. I can't like I can do that. Like I can touch my palm with my thumb in this hand, but I can't quite reach to touch my palm with this hand yet. And my grip strength is good, but not fantastic. So still a little pain down this part of my hand too, and up into the fingers. So that's why I got to rest this thing, and I got to play something a little light today, something that really requires mouse and keyboard, which means I can go from my mouse with my right hand to my keyboard if I need to. So pretty much a one-handed game stream today. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing some Endless Space. And besides that, I'm thoroughly addicted to the Endless series. I love the Endless series, and they have Endless Dungeon coming out, which is just this amazing roguelike that's coming. So, you know, I only started getting into the Endless series I think like last year, so I'm coming really late into the series. But ever since I got it, and I got this, and I got Stellaris, which is another 4X space game. And I tried to start Stellaris, and as much as it was really cool, it just wasn't grabbing my attention. So I said, okay, well, let me try Endless Space, see what happens. And for a moment, it was doing the same thing. It was like visually great, but it wasn't grabbing my attention. But something about Endless Space, and I don't know what it is, something about it just grabbed my attention. And I don't know. Like, it's just a strategy game. It's just like a turn-based strategy, so it's not going to be anything ridiculous, but something about it just like really pulled me in. And I think it's also because it's more of a combination of kind of like the Star Wars feel, where it's not purely sci-fi. There are like mystical elements in the background in the game. And maybe that's what it is. It's just not like pure sci-fi. Though I love good like pure sci-fi. I do like a blending of a little fantasy in it. So yeah. So here's the thing. I am very used to playing the Vaulters in my games. I've played, I think, at least three good campaigns with the Vaulters, and I've they're pretty much they're space Vikings is what they are. But I have not had much experience with any of the other races in the game. So, for the sake of the stream, I'm probably going to try something a little different. I just don't know which one I want to go with. I'm kind of debating between the Vodiani, which are like space half vampire half paladin.
Praise to the virtual endless and death to all infidels.
or the Sophons, which are like science bros.
Build a better world, then blow it up with science.
So kind of debating between those two. I'm not sure which one to go with. The Sophons apparently play pretty regularly. Like, I mean, they're not like anything crazy as far as the things they can do. Whereas the Vodiani have a very strange colonization method, which I don't know exactly how it works. So there's that. The other, I mean, between those two, there's also one other race I was considering, and that was the Unfallen. Because I played half a game with the Unfallen, but I haven't played a full game with them. And I do like their vibe.
It shall not end with fire if we do not permit it.
I kind of like their vibe. So, they also have a very difficult way of colonizing. They basically grow astral roots across systems, and then you can colonize that system. I'm like, ha. I had to get used to the first time, and like I said, I don't play like half a game with them. But now that I actually know what to do with them, I would be more used to it at the beginning of the game. So that's really what I'm debating. It's pretty much space vampires, space trees, or science pros. Those are the three I'm debating between. So, kind of thinking about it right now. I'm not sure. Because I'm trying to avoid the Vultures, because the Vultures I'm so used to. I mean, I love the Vultures because I love how they play. But I really should try something different. And I'm kind of leaning towards the Sophons right now. In fact, you know what? I think that's what's going to be.
I mean, let's do science.
Also, I love that. That's great. So, you know what? Let's do the Sophons, because I haven't even seen what their whole intro is like anyway. So, alright. Everything else should be good. Single. I'm leaving it as a big game, so there's going to be 7 other races. Keep it at normal. Keep the speed at normal. I mean, because I'm not going to probably play a whole game on stream. Oh, you're thinking about the vampire? You're thinking space vampires?
The Sophonity, where science and a reckless disregard for survival go hand in hand.
Choose the cleansing light.
Vampires in space. They pretty much are. They, like I said, they're like half vampire, half paladin. And they're just a really cool looking race too. So, for science.
Let's blow some stuff up. I mean, let's do science.
You know, I think I have to go with them. I have to go with the Sophons. Alright, let's see here. Everything else is good. I'm just gonna start it just like this. Let's see. 150 turns. No, because I know I'm not gonna play a full... This is probably gonna be like a multi-stream game. Like, pop in, pop out whenever I need to. So let's just do that. I've never seen their intro, so I have no idea what their whole deal is. Like, why they're even doing what they're doing. They kind of remind me of like the bare bones generic like aliens that everybody talks about. You know, the ones, the invading Earth ones, the Greys essentially. So I wonder if that's what they look like under the helmets. But let's see what their deal is. Because everybody has an intro, a little story to why they're doing their thing. I love them already.
They have always been first, the Sophons. First to split atoms, mine asteroids, and capture the energy of the sun. First too to crash their test rockets, trigger artificial earthquakes, and accidentally blow up their moon. Their great power has given them great irresponsibility.
Oh no.
But through it, now, they're the first to create perfection. Me.
masters of science. They have crammed the cold, rocky homeworld of Hekim with glittering metropolises and great works of engineering that proclaim their genius. As the newest member of the Triumvirate, you face a future full of risks and challenges. But hey, that's where the fun is. More great discoveries await you in the inky depths of space.
This might be a mistake, but I'm gonna live with it. Alright. First of all, what do I have? Okay, so how many empires have researched a specific technology? Oh, so as long as this is going to be a science race for them, is what this is. Find out, yes. This is what I've gathered of the Sophons from their intro. Is they are very much throw things against the wall and see what sticks. Is what they are. They're pretty much like if you guys have watched the Ravnica campaign on Sundays, or if you guys are familiar with Ravnica as a Magic the Gathering setting. They're the Izzet League of space. They are pretty much just do something, and if it blows up, great. If it doesn't, even better. Alright, so what am I able to do? Okay, so I have the Pilgrims as my citizens. So you'll also have minor factions that can join you and give you bonuses and whatnot as well. Pathfinder. Reveals location of unexplored adjacent nodes. Cool. Nice. I can actually... So, yeah, this is definitely going to be science and exploration for these guys. Feeble warriors. Oh, no. And not very defensive, though. Phones. Okay, so I start off with a couple of things I can do. Which means I can already take Mediterranean planets if I find them, and I've got a boost of science already. So yeah, this is absolutely going to be a science race for these guys. Alright, let's see what else I have. Cool, okay. There's a bunch of resources and stuff you can get in this game. There's strategic resources, which are stuff like metals and the like. And then there's other things that are like plant life and things like that are luxury resources that you can pretty much use for boosting your population or just earning some more money. So, what else do I have? Okay, so I've got a couple luxury resources I can see. Ooh, I get it. I have never seen like the Sophon heroes before. I really think the Sophons are kind of adorable. I don't know why. They're so cute. All right. Okay, you get a point already, I think, right? Is that what's happening? Oh no, you don't have any skill points yet. Okay. Oh, I should do something really quick though. I should. Yeah, because you're probably gonna need. Oh, I can't afford that yet. Damn it. All right, you're gonna get upgraded later. All right. Well, first things first. I guess. I mean, Is this my home planet? I get a home planet? I do. That's the one thing that's different with the Vaulters. Or when it's to the wall exposure catches fire. Yes, that is exactly it. We're gonna make a new form of putty. Throw it against the wall, burns the wall. That is now acid putty. It's like every time they do something, if it does something different or they find out it has a different purpose, it just evolves as far as what they think it's supposed to be. And that's the Sophon. The thing I'm getting from the Sophons is that they're totally just, you know, let's just call it what it is until it does something else, then call it that. So, let's see here. So I'm not used to this because the Vaulters start with no system. They're the only race that starts having to find their own system and making a world for themselves. All the other races get their own home system and home planet. Which is all randomized, like the entire galaxy is randomized. But their home planet always gets stuck somewhere randomly into another system. So yeah, I'm not used to having a home system. I mean, I can see now why the Vultures are so much harder to get going as the game goes, because they have to find a home world, they have to find resources, and then they're able to, like, stand up and start walking, so to speak. So whereas everybody else already gets that first turn head start. So here's the first thing we need to do. We have 4 different... I should probably explain some of this stuff, because I know kind of what I'm doing now. So you have different resources here. The Endless system has what's called the FIDC system, which if you ever play Humankind, they actually adapted the same system into Humankind, which is a civilization type game. But you have basically food for the population. It's for population growth. Industry for building. Dust is which is your money for buying things, of course. Which also could later be improvements and stuff. Science, which is how you research new things. And influence, which is your political stuff, as far as making laws or trying to deal with other people, the social side of things. So those are your 5 major resources or sources of income that you have to deal with in the game. That being said, the first thing I usually do is focus on food and industry, because more people and more buildings, because of what I do. So it's gonna take like 5 turns before this gets done, and then it'll give me a boost to... Hang on, I can't like mouse over it, but you'll see on the side, on the left hand side, you'll see there's like the effects that it does. It'll give me a boost to the food production every turn, and my industry production every turn as well. So, and I can set these up in advance, so while I can, I'm going to go ahead and also do a dust and science boost, and that'll start up 5 turns after this one. So you can queue it up and it'll just like constantly stack up until, it gets into the queue, until each first one is done. Words are hard today. I've had a really, really crazy week. It's been a rough week for work. At the place we work at, we're getting ready for our first week of actual, like, I work at a school, so we're getting used to our first week of school next week. All the students are coming back and everything, so this week has been a lot of preparation, a lot of like enrollment, a lot of just checking over, like making sure all records are cleaned up, and it's been rough. And so yeah, I might be a little today as far as my brain goes. So I do apologize in advance if I seem a little out of it. Let's see. And this is actually the research technology I got off the bat that I don't have to research. So I might as well queue that up. I don't know what their ships are like. Okay, so they have an exploration ship and they have a colonizer. So if I remember correctly, the other races, the colonizer ship is a one-use ship. You colonize a system and then it's done. And let's see, and then of course my exploration ones. So I should probably actually, let's see, 4 turns. Let me move that up here, because then when my drone networks are done, I could build faster, and hopefully this will build a little sooner than the 4 turns after. And then I can just send that on its merry way and go explore the rest of the galaxy, see what happens. Okay, might as well throw a colonization in there, because that looks like that's going to be some decent resources there. Yeah, every planet you can see how good they are for resource management, or resources that they generate. There's my 2 strategics. I need to learn how to mine those. So I've got to go to my science thing, which I'll show you in a second. And crossing the I's and dotting the T's, totally, absolutely. What was it in Wayne's World 2? Crossing the T's and dotting the lowercase J's. Yeah, pretty much, just a lot of that stuff. So I've got to go into my science stuff and see how to research, or find a research for those 2 materials. Oh, there's a thing over here. So sometimes you get these little things you can search, little curiosities. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're both. So we're gonna find out which one this one is. I mean, it's not gonna really help now unless it's a system-wide thing. So, by the way, is the music too loud? Let me know, because it is kind of a very the music is kind of loud on my side, but I can. Oh yeah, I can readjust my volume. That's right. Dole. All right. So moving on, this is our Senate screen. This is where I can do like, you know, setting up laws and finding out who's in power and set up types of government and all that. You know, I don't know if I have any. Oh, I do have a couple laws. I do need to put that one up because I do need to get some more science. People are not going to be happy. The thumbs up is happiness. It's not going to be good for the people, but I mean, I only have a few people anyways, so that's fine. That's going to peg down my industry, but if I get the, you know, I'll wait on that one because if I get the drone network first, then I can put up the Toys for Boys decree, boost my happiness, and it'll offset the drone network industry boost. Just, you know, just enough to not really affect it. So I'll wait for you on a few turns. All right. Of course, income. I can't really do anything right now because I have to research how to market, you know, the marketplace and trading and all that stuff. So nothing I can really do here right now. This is my science page. So you have military research, economy and trade, economy and trade. Yeah, that's it. Science and exploration and empire development. So right now, the first thing I want to do, and it's already telling me that's suggested, is to get this research point so I can learn how to mine the Hyperium, which is the yellow material. And then I think I'm going to queue up. What's that mean? No Paris researches technology. Oh. So that's what that means. So plus 50% science. So as long as nobody else has gotten it, as long as I beat them to the punch, then I can research it faster. All right, I'm going to queue up a few things so I don't have to worry about it now. Let's see. What else do I need to do? Oh God, so much stuff. All right, let's see. For science! For science, you monster. Alright, well, let's see here. If I do that, I can get advanced scanners. This is all the stuff you can build when you research this technology. So, offensive hacking, warp drive, which means, oh, I want that. Because that means I don't have to stay on the system paths. I can just go off and float into space across systems. So that's definitely going to be my next one. Okay, what do I get here? What kind of system do I have here? I have steps and I have ash. And I'm already getting the jungle one. That's going to be colonizing in just a bit. So let's see here. I do have a steps planet, so I can do that. None of these other ones are... Yeah, I might as well go with this one because then I can colonize my other planet on that system. Alright, let's move on to empire development. I'm only trying to do a couple at a time because if I try to focus on too much on one type of research, that's going to bite me in the ass, I feel like. So I need to really spread it out and start... How do I put this? Start investing in different types of research, you know, in various areas of development. So let's see. What does xenobiology give me? Oh. I want that because I want new heroes so I can start to... Because heroes you can use as either governors for your system that give them a boost, or you can put them into your fleets and they'll actually boost your fleet in different ways. Okay. And I definitely do want to get that because that's going to be... I mean, it's so... Apparently... Oh, no, this is... Nobody else can get this one. Why is that? Weird. You know what? I'll get to that one in a second because I'm probably going to need more... Yeah, you know what? Oh, shoot. I need to focus on my basics first. Let's do that. Let's I need to spread these out a little bit. Okay. All my basics are done here, so that's fine. So I can go ahead and do that. That's cool. But let me spread these out a little bit, and this way I'll have things going in different directions, and yeah, spread development, absolutely, so that I have a little bit of everything coming. And wow, they've researched fast. Jesus. Okay, all right, Sophons, you guys almost may be one of my. You're definitely starting to become one of my go-to races, because you guys play to my strengths, which is a lot of researching. Whenever I play strategy games, I'm always very much about like research and development. You know, I'm my weakness, and for what it is, my weakness tends to be military. I'm not very good at going out and building fleets and conquering other systems or other lands or whatever it may be in strategy games. That's just not my forte. But I do tend to be the person who is good at resource gathering. Like, I tend to be the guy who focuses on how do I get resources into my pocket? How do I get money, or in this case, dust into my pocket? I'm the exploiter, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So all my strengths go into building things and just going num 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 num. Give me everything. Give me all these resources. Yes. You need resources? Here, you can have them at a price. That's my way of playing. Is get the resources, and if you need it, you gotta pay me. So, all right, my fleet list, which I only have. I guess I do have a couple fleets right now. Oh, cool! I actually already have a colonizer and a explorer, so I can just send the explorer out, keep the colonizer in my system until I need it, but then I can also build more over here, which I'll do later on. I need to build up some capital before I decide to do any of that stuff. My heroes, which I only have one. Ooh, Asereni Julmarin. Bless you. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna assign you to my main system for now, so that you can actually build up some experience. More experience means more things you can do. No quests yet. I think this was what got me. Like, I don't remember if Stellaris had it. Sammy has wares if you have coin. Yeah, I am totally a Khajiit at heart. I am exactly that. You know? Take a look at my wares. Or like the merchant from Resident Evil 4. You know? Stranger, stranger, stranger. What are you buying? What are you selling? Yeah, I am. I'm very much merchant. I'm merchant in industry. I would be the guy, like it. That's what I should play. One day, in a D&D campaign, I should play a wandering merchant. And just see how that works out. I just don't know what class that would be. If you were to do like a wandering merchant type of thing. I honestly don't know like what class would be best for that. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess he could be a bard because he'd be a little bit of everything. Or maybe just a barbarian? Like an untrained hero, basically. So like good with weapons, but self-trained in a lot of them? I don't know. Like, what would a merchant be? What would you guys think if you were to play a merchant in D&D? What class would best suit a merchant? Let me know. Throw it up here. Let me see what you've got as far as ideas. All right. But yeah, I was saying this was the thing that I think got me was I don't remember if Stellaris had it, but Endless Space has a quest system, where things can pop up, events happen. I think that was a cool thing was seeing like different things happening, like making it an active galaxy, not just a resource galaxy. It's not just you go over here, you grab that system, you get some resources. Things are happening in the system too, as far as politics, as far as other races go, as far as intrigue. Spies might want to come in and say, hey, you want our help? Stuff like that. I think that's what grabbed my attention. I don't know. I'll have to go back and try Stellaris and give it a proper playthrough to see if I really like it or not. But I think that's what caught me about this. Artificer or rogue all the way through. It seems like both Heenan and I are saying. Sully was definitely not stolen. Got it. Yeah, I like that actually. 100% genuine. Totally built by hand. Didn't belong to anybody before this. Don't mind the dents. Those are just for flavor. Oh my god, that would be funny. And then I haven't met anybody, so I have no diplomatic status thingy open yet. So, that's the gist. This is the game so far. So, I was thinking broad skill selection and some of the specializations can help, but been a while since I built a rogue. I mean, I love the idea of a rogue being a merchant. Just you don't know where he got this stuff. You don't know. It's all questionable, like how he got it, where he got it. They depending on what I want to play. But there it is, and it's at a good price. So, Artificer is good too, though, because then you can not only have things, but you can infuse them and sell them at a higher price. So there is that. That would be a good money generating way to run a party, is have at least one merchant in there. The broad skill selection though definitely has started. Yes, will not break. Will not. It broke. God, yes. Multi-class. I feel like Bard has to be in there somewhere because he's got to have performance skill to be able to sell his stuff, but also to be able to halfway decently use everything that's in his inventory to show off for sales pitches. So I feel like Bard has to be in there. It's like Bard Artificer or Bard Rogue. I feel like Bard has to be a small part of it. Not to mention because of the multi-skill ability, being slightly good at everything, just enough to be able to demonstrate the stuff that's in his wares. I don't know. That's just I think that's great. So, I might have to roll that up later. I might have to pop into D&D Beyond in my downtime before Wyvern's Mark start and see if I can roll up a merchant for a future campaign. Oh man, that'd be great. All right, so I'm all set up, and I need to. Oh, whoops. I need to send my. Is that it? Is that my explorer? Okay, so you need to go out into the universe and just see what's happening, my dude. Oh, you know what I could do? I just realized. Not only can I study the curiosities through here. If I have ships with probes, I can just do it automatically. So I might as well just do that now. Just get it out of the way. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Oh, it's good. Extra science and extra food. Sweet. Oh, and a new population type. Hey, that was really good. I can do blue cap mold now. Sweet. Awesome. Okay, well, you just go on into the universe. Go. Have fun. Explore. Show me what's out there in the world, in the universe. Alright. I think I'm done with this turn. There's the fruit. I was thinking I might after the stream do the same. Yeah, after you're done, let me know, and I'll totally tell you when I'm done with mine. And then we'll have to see how we compare. Let's do it at... Let's go with a level 4. Because I think level 4 is going to give you at least the first boost to your stats or a feat. So we'll say feats allowed. And then we'll see... if are you using D&D Beyond for your roll-ups, or are you just doing it manually? Because if you're just doing it manually, I was just going to say roll for your stats either way. So, yeah, if you want to do that, that'll be awesome. And then we have to see what we come up with. I'm curious to see, your racial choice, too. Just because I'd be curious to kind of picture what your merchants would look like. Yeah, so pop a message over to Hina's Discord when you're done. And then I will do the same. And then we gotta, and then we'll share. We will share. Share. All right. The first handful of turns in this are going to be quick because there's not much going on. So Just gonna end the turn here. Okay. Oh, I already have access to... Where am I getting these resource, Oh! Okay, that planet had them, so... Sweet. Alright. No, nothing else is happening, so... I usually just go until something's happening on the side here. Like, if there's, like, little events and stuff like that. So... I can go ahead and, like, move my ships now, but if I end my turn, they'll just move automatically. Cool. Ah, good. So there are going to be systems that don't have anything. Cool. Okay, so that's done. That means now I can start, like, mining Hyperium. Which, once I grab that planet that's in my system, that'll have Hyperium already. And hopefully by the time I grab that planet, I'll be able to get the titanium out of it, too. So that'll be good. What do these do? Oh, more building. Oh. So that's going to give me more industry on planets that have the strategic deposits. So that's like the Hyperium and titanium. And then what's this one? More industry. So I'm going to be able to build super fast as long as I can get these going, like, in my system. Okay. Awesome. Free unique star system improvements in your empire. Okay. Sure. I don't think... I think I could do that. I think I could do that pretty fast. So yeah, other systems, sometimes you'll have, like, systems that don't have anything except for, like, black holes and neutron stars and stuff. If... This is my sphere of influence, that purple circle. If I can grow my colony or my system to be big enough, then if that circle gets so big that it encompasses that, I'll get benefits from this, from the star. So, another thing I have to do. So I'm gonna, it's gonna be a race to get my system as big as possible, and then send my colony ship and see if there's any other good systems out there. But I'm gonna let him explore for a while and see how big the system is and what I have at my disposal. So, there's another system there. Oh, okay. This also lets me know how big these systems, the clusters are. So, oh, will we be D&D Beyond? Cool. So yeah, we'll say just normal rolling. You know, the drop, you know, roll 4, drop 1 method, which is I think what D&D Beyond does anyway. For the stats, feats allowed. Can't think if there's any other restrictions that are normally. So yeah, so level 4, feats allowed, multi-class allowed, roll your stats. And I think that covers everything as far as anything that's normally restricted. So yeah, and then we'll just see what we come up with. So throw an extra wrinkle in there and say, like, Bard has to be part of the multi-class. No, I won't do that. But multi-class is allowed, so go nuts with that. If you want to make all 4 levels a different class, go for it. Alright, nothing's still happening, so... it's gonna take a few turns before anything, like, interesting really happens. Because so early on, I haven't met anybody else in the systems. And I'm getting all my research out of the way. Cool. Oh. It's my first Sophon quest. Let's see what it says. Running an empire is a large, complex, time-consuming operation. This has been an inconvenient truth since the dawn of Sophonity. One of the few drawbacks to living in a civilization as cosmopolitan, prosperous, and brilliant as ours. One always finds oneself straining for the next yawn-inducing thing. People to meet, things to do, star systems to conquer. It's enough to make one hang up one's hoverboard. One solution to this problem was posed by Ahrar Nadim. I'm going to slaughter every single name in this game for the Sophons. The Proctor of Future Research at Rawab University. Why not get some of the stupider people to do it? Surely there's a sub-Sophon somewhere who actually enjoys this endless drudgery. But the extent and immediate ridicule she received was sufficient to change her tune. Why not, she then proposed acerbically, just get an AI to do it then. The genius of this idea could not be understated. The movement gained immediate traction in the High Caucasus, Budgets were allocated, the finest minds assigned to the project, and in a matter of months, the Enhanced Neuroflexible Entity Research ENFER project was launched. Now, just a few short laters, we are ready for the final touches. Tighten the bolts and raise your receptacles, Sophons. With ENFER, finally, a golden age is upon us. Oh God. The Sophons are making a huge mistake. I am speaking like William Shatner because this is a bad idea. Oh, Jesus Christ. Clearly, they have not seen human society and have not watched the Terminator series. Okay, so my choices are I can militarize, which means I basically win 3 battles. I can inspire, which means using probes to discover new research bearing a shield and warfiles. I'm already researching that, so that might be my way to do it. May still be in your system, may not. Oh shit. Isolated nodes may still be in your system and may not count towards this objective. There are systems that are separate from the cosmic lanes, and they're not going to count. Let's see. Sophons can only do this using influence. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Take exploration fleets and orbit around 2 systems in a different constellation. Okay. Or raise a relationship with a minor civilization of 90 or higher. I haven't seen any systems that have minor civilizations, so that might be a no-go. This might be the way to go because like I said, I'm already researching the baryonic shielding. So, or I'm almost about to, if I'm not already. Okay, let's choose this as our path. Science, the lifeblood of Sophon society. The unquenchable fountain of curiosity. It's about time we automated it. Teach ENFER, a newly constructed AI, the basics of scientific exploration. I feel like the Sophons were written by Douglas Adams. They are totally God. They're absolutely Hitchhiker's Guide a race. There's something about them that is so absolutely Douglas Adams. Or maybe even a little bit of Terry Pratchett in a way. I'm maybe even a little Terry Gilliam while you're at it. I mean, they're just so. Oh God, maybe a combination of all 3. You know, like directed by Terry Gilliam, written by Pratchett and Adams. You know. Oh God, this is definitely them. As long as they don't recite bad poetry, I think we're okay. Oh my God. Speaking of which, I love the books, and I watched the movie with Martin Freeman way back when it came out, and it wasn't catching my attention. I tried rewatching it again earlier this year, and I don't know what it is about the movie, but somehow rewatching it made it worse for me. Like the movie itself, not the books. I love the books. Something about the movies were just... Something about the movie itself, not the movies. Something about the movie itself was just... I don't know. Like, it just feels like it didn't capture the entire spirit. But then I really thought about it after the second watching. And I said, you really can't, like, capture the entire vibe of a book so ludicrously written. It's just... It would need a miniseries. And I think there was a miniseries, if I'm not mistaken, in 70s, 80s. I could be mistaken about that. But it does need a modern miniseries to really encompass and capture how absolutely bonkers the books are, especially with the narrator's voice, with the Douglas Adams style of writing. It just needs it. Anyway, right. I digress for a second there. So yes, very Hitchhiker's vibe. I mean, they are definitely like a self-parody, I feel like, in a way. Alright, well, I think I am. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm already researching baryonic shielding, so I've already got a leg up on that quest. Douglas has written Hitchhiker so many times. I actually am not. I actually did not know that. But I mean, I assume just to get that right voice, he probably had to. Um, there's an ad popping up, so I'm gonna go ahead and run the 30-second ad really quick. So bear with me for just a second. I'm just gonna go ahead and get that ad going so we can get it out of the way. Okay, we're good. Hope that ad break wasn't too bad for everybody. So let's get back into it. This is really what I wanted. Like, I really wasn't focusing on the game today. I knew the game was just going to be something to pop in and pop out of, like, while I talk to everybody. Especially while I'm getting this back to 100%. So, like you can see, I can get my ring and my pinky finger to the palm, but it starts to shake if I strain too much. So, it's actually, most of my fingers are like that. So, I have a doctor's appointment coming up in a couple weeks. And this is going to be one of the things I bring up because this is the same pain I've had below the knee, mostly on my right leg, sometimes on my left. And then over the last couple of years, it started hitting my right hand, which sucks because I'm right-handed every so often. And now, for the first time over this last weekend, it hit my left hand. So now it has officially pretty much every lower extremity or every lower limb of my extremities. Like from the elbow down for the arms and knees down for my legs, where it just hits randomly and just kind of pops up every couple months at worst, every couple months at best, every few weeks at worst. Sometimes it's not that bad. Sometimes it's just a little swelling and I can still walk. Sometimes it's so bad that I can't sleep, and I have to down so much ibuprofen to deal with it. Let me go ahead and end my turn because I think I'm good here. So now that it's pretty much hit every arm and leg on me, I figured I'd go to a doctor and not just bring up my normal things that I have to talk to a new doctor about, but also start talking to them about what the heck is happening. Because I've had doctors going back and forth saying, one said it was gout, gave me medication, I lost some weight during the time, took the medication, came back worse than ever. Went to another doctor, said that doesn't look like gout, that might be arthritis, because of like certain things that she saw in my bones and whatnot on my leg. And so I don't know if that's entirely true now, because now it's hitting my tendons. So it feels like it's my tendons now. Like I can see when this pain was at its worst, I could see like hello, didn't mean to bump my mic there. I could see like a raised tendon over here. It looked like it was puffed up. I thought it was a vein, but when I felt it and I realized that was not where blood was flowing, like I could still slightly feel it, but I'm trying not to aggravate it. So that's something I gotta bring up with the doctor and say, hey, yo, I need to like test some things and see what's happening here. And that hopefully the news is it's just a repetitive strain injury, which is what I suspect. It's just me doing same thing over and over and over again with those limbs. Like, I think because I drive that my pedal leg is what's getting affected, and then of course because I'm right-handed, but also that wouldn't explain why sometimes my left leg goes, and now why my left arm is happening. So solutions: amputate affected limbs or grow new limbs. I'll just you know what, just cut them off and I'll just grow tentacles. It'll look great, you know. Who needs? Oh, god damn it. Alright. That's not so bad. I can still use the academy. Cool. Oh, good. And just what I thought. So it dropped the building for the detector from 4 to 3 turns. So good. But now I need to queue up those other things that I just got so I can build even faster. Build faster! I should actually bump that up so I can get that colony faster, because I'm going to want those resources as soon as humanly possible. And then while I'm at it, get those, because then I could boost my industry even faster, build more things faster. Yeah, faster. Everything faster. So, or transplant brain into a jar. A couple movies come up on that one. First, of course, is Young Frankenstein. And then the more obscure one, if anybody's ever seen it, was The Man with Two Brains with Steve Martin. So, yeah. I just thought of Young Frankenstein. What kind of brain did you get? Abby something. Abby what? Abby normal. That'd be my brain. Abby normal. Oh my god, I want to watch that movie again now. I might do that tonight. I might see if it's still on Netflix and after Waterman's Mark, pop it on and watch it. Fucking love. I love Gene Wilder in general. Gene Wilder was one of my our newest government contract is budget and Scarpa. God damn it. Oh man. What was I saying? Oh, Gene Wilder. I love Gene Wilder in general. Like, he was one of my humor idols growing up, just because of his deadpan delivery. Like everything from Blazing Saddles to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Of course, Young Frankenstein. I've watched so many Gene Wilder movies, and I love him and his ability to go from deadpan to frantic in 2.2 seconds. It's so good. And yeah, so there you go, Gene Wilder. Yeah. You do? Oh, Andine. Oh, I need to collect that movie. Unless we already have it. I gotta check my DVD collection and see if we have it or not. If not, I'll stream it. I won't stream it. I mean, I'll stream. You know what I mean. Words are hard, okay? Okay, my turn. So I'm done for now. Oh, something happened. What'd you find? You found something? What'd you find, boy? It's like a dog. What'd you find, boy? Oh, nebula clouds. Okay. So, I did find a few systems. I probably can colonize these if they're good. Let's look into these and see what they look like. I like what they do with the planets. So when you actually click on a system, it goes into this montage of what the planets look like. I don't know. I like it. There's just a flavor to it that's really cool. So it kind of reminds me of Mass Effect in a way. It's just me. Wow. I can't colonize that one anyway. Once I can discover the technology to make these colonizable, it'll switch from inhospitable to colonizable. So yeah, stream not smart. Yeah, no go into Pirate Bay for this. If I could research these, that'd be great for science. So good for science. This is a science system all the way. All science boys. Alrighty. What about you? What's your deal? That's got a signal curiosity I can explore. Oh, it looks like none of these might be colonizable. Yeah, nothing's colonizable yet. Okay, this is gonna be one for later. I won't be able to colonize that one right now. And then this one. Oh, come on. Okay, so there's only one system I can really take right now. So I guess that kind of makes my decision for me, unless I decide to just let this little guy explore and see how much bigger and more systems there are. You know what? I'm going to manually move him. Go ahead. Over there. Sweet! Oh, god damn it. Part of that one quest that I have was to get in good with a minor civilization. And I just found one. That's okay. I can still get in good with them. So, start negotiations. Why not? I can't. Okay. Why can't I? Oh, because I don't have the technology research to talk to them. God damn it. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys. That's it? That's as big as my system is? Okay, so I'm working with a very small cluster here. Which means this whole system is made up of tiny clusters. Which might be good, because that means some of them may be uninhabited. So that's good? But that's also really bad. Okay, well. First things first, I need to take up and orbit around 2 systems in a different constellation. Alright, well, the only way I'm going to be able to do that is launch probes around and find them, so this is the other use of probes. Let's see, where's my some empty space? Let's go here. Let's throw a probe that way. Oh, I only had 2 probes. I gotta make some more. Okay. Next couple turns, I'll start sending probes out in this direction as well. Universal Translator is offline. Yeah, pretty much. Your talkie thing is offline. All right, fine. You just sit there for a while, do your thing. I might as well look at Taurus and see if it's. I mean, there's a. Yeah, it's already colonized, so I might as well just kind of. That's a pretty planet. That's so pretty. And like I said, it's all randomized. So like your Taurus system may not be like the same as my Taurus system if you play. Yours might be in a different location, a different system on a different cluster, and have a different configuration of planets. It's all random. Absolutely randomized. So you never know. Alright, well, let's just end there finally. Hack your version. Oh, I can hack. Duh. Well, let's see. Let's go to my hacking console. All I can really do is hack them, though, and maybe get my influence up. I guess that would be a good thing, so... Let me... I only have one system I can start from. And it's going to go through all those nodes anyway, so... Bork. Bork, 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 bork. Funny enough, that's actually one of my rewards on in my channel points is to use a different voice for 2 minutes. One of them is the Swedish Chef voice, but it comes up randomly, so good. If you try to use it, good luck to you. It may work, it may not. You never know. But yeah, whatever comes up on that the voice chart, I have to do for 2 minutes. So yeah, that should be interesting. Not sure if anybody has enough channel points to redeem it, but it's there if you want it. I'm curious as to what the first like voice thing is going to be. I keep adding new ones too. So like just today I added a Morgan Freeman one to the list. So if you want me to talk like Morgan Freeman, you can select the voice chart and see if it comes up. But it may not. You never know. All right. Yeah, it's buried in my voice, all my sound alerts and stuff like that too. So you'd probably have to find it. Ah, oh, sweet. Okay, now I can go off into space as soon as I find other outer clusters. Yay! Level 2 hero. What do I want to do? They all have different abilities that are for like fleets or systems. Right now, since he or she or you know what? Yes. Boom. She. Okay, got it. Capture was her early means to this end. So she's gonna have different skills for either system use or for fleet use. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her the more ability to boost industry and food. Oh, while I'm at it, I can also finally like upgrade your ship too. Oh, that was expensive considering how much money I have. All right, you know what? I'm going to have to send my colonizer out. Go over there. We're gonna have to take that system. I was hoping to hold it for like a better system, but since the cluster's so small anyway, I might as well just take up the only other system I can get right now. Oh. Oh, God. It had to be the Alamo one. Okay. Here we go. Alamo has to go to other system. This is gonna be so painful. Alamo has to talk. Sammy has to talk like this, huh? And I have to do it for 2 minutes. Yay! Oh my God. This is already straining Sammy's voice. I can't not do this now. I don't know if I can go any higher than this, so I can't really. I'm probably gonna take the Elmo voice off the list at some point. Because I don't know if I can go very high. Alright. Sammy going to end turn now. Oh, God, that sounds horrible. Sammy can't do a very good Elmo voice. This is too much. I can't. No. What have I done? Why did I keep this on the list? I hope nobody else joins the channel while I'm talking like this. That would suck. Who do I actually sound like? Okay, I gotta change this one because I don't sound like Elmo. I sound like somebody else, but I don't know who I sound like. Oh my God, I've got to do this for 2 minutes? I got to do this for 30 more seconds? Sammy's going to die! Alright. Sammy's gonna move his ship a little further up and take the system. While Sammy can still talk. Sammy loves you. Sammy loves you all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Elmo voice gonna go away now. Tell my wife that I love her. Goodbye. 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 Oh, my throat. Hold on. I'm gonna do something really quick. I need to. Elmo's balls just dropped. Okay, here we go. Let me do something here. All right, before you use that again, I think I have a 5-minute cooldown on that anyway, so I can let my voice. I'm glad I put a cooldown on that now, because oh my God, I need it. Jesus. Okay, I took Elmo off the list. I can't. Elmo is just way too high for my vocal range. I can't. But there are other ones. Well, we'll see what stays and what goes. We'll find out. God, I can't believe I actually stuck through the whole 2 minutes with that. Oh, I could feel it in the back of my throat. Not the back of the front of my throat now. Just having to like pinch my throat off like that to talk in such a high. I'm not gonna try it again. To talk in such a high manner. Just blech. Right. What was I doing? That's right. Colonizing. Give me that. Give me that. I can't even. Now I have a brain fart. Give me that planet. That's what I meant to say. You know, that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll switch the Elmo one for an animal one. You know, animal from like Muppets. Animal! Or like Taz. Maybe I'll switch for one of those. I'm sorry we took Elmo out. Yeah, we were Centaur assassins and Elmo is no more. No mas, Elmo. Oh, God, that's gonna take so long. Are you serious? Oh, that's okay. So that's why I love the Vultures so much, because I can colonize immediately once I have the ship. So they get one, the Vultures get one ship, one colony ship, that's it. But it automatically recharges after a certain amount of turns, and when you go to a system, you automatically colonize it. Now I see why it's so tough to play any of the regular races. Oof. So that means anybody else can come over here and take it too. Oh, man. Everything. Reload's gun. Elmo's haunted. Click, 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 click. Elmo's haunted. So I can't do anything with this thing for 30 turns? Huh. Well, okay. Alright, oh, I should probably do... Oh! There's a system over there. Oh, while you have a chance, I'm going to send another probe or two. Okay, another probe that way. And... how big is this system? I'm kind of on the edge, on that edge of the system. So if I try to scan... well, I might still find something. Let's see. If I send one up here... and one over here... Might still find stuff, so. Okay. Since now I have free movement off of the beaten path, I can go off and like check out the other nodes, and that will help me to get my quest. So we'll see if I can find anything else. If not, I'll just go over and, you know what? I might as well just do it now. Because what I could do is if I do find another system there, I can just have the other ship orbit around that one. That'd be good. Oh, God. My throat's still, like, recovering from that. How much time has it been? I wonder if it's been long enough before. Oh, I can't wait to find out what happens on the next voice chart. Let's see what happens then. Why am I doing this to myself? Jesus. Alrighty. Again, there's like nothing else I could really do right now because I can't really build anything else, I think. Oh, wait, that's not my system. That's not my system. I guess I could build another detector. Might as well build, yeah, I might as well build a couple more ships. That way I can colonize if I find any other, like, areas out there. How am I doing on research? Oh, you know what? I should move that up. Because I really need to learn the off-world agribusiness so I can talk to that little, like, minor civilization. So fun. I feel like I can make a documentary out of this. Oh my god. And don't forget, always bring a towel. I'm trying to remember. Sorry, ice. We have an ice maker and it makes that like really good, like chewy ice. I just can't help myself. There was a line there about flying, and I'm trying to remember because it's been a while since I've read the books. But what was it? It was like flying was like the art of falling off, falling down towards the ground and missing, something like that. But the first time I read that line, I dropped my book and I was dying. I wish I remembered the exact line. But I was absolutely in stitches. Just Douglas Adams touches my funny bone in a way that few other writers can. I just think it's hilarious. Anyway, I really cannot do anything. I might as well skip a few turns. So, actually, I'm glad I'm doing this. Like, I was afraid this was going to be like a really horrible stream to do. But I feel like because it's letting me kind of have a little rapport with you guys and kind of sit back and relax and just, you know, banter with you, I kind of like it. Because it's not about the game right now. Like, for me, it's not about the game. It's about you. You out there. All you guys out there in the streaming world. Out in Twitch land. You know? I get to talk to you guys. Just kind of sit back, relax, and unwind. Just happening to have a game in the background as I'm playing. You know? So, I like it. I like it a lot. You know? We can talk about Douglas Adams and Elmo voices and other things, I guess. So yeah, I like it. There's an there's an art or rather a knack to flying. Simply throw yourself at the ground and miss. Yes, I'm almost certain that was, oh my god, and I was like, that's exactly it. That is flying. Oh man, I gotta see. I think I have a copy of the complete Hitchhiker's Guide somewhere. It's on my bookshelf somewhere. I'll have to find it later. See if I still have it around. Speaking of books, Brandon Sanderson has a. Oh, you know what? Before I say that, let me actually see if it's still up, because they were giving away a free copy of The Alloy of Law, which was part of the Mistborn series from Brandon Sanderson. Let's see. I think it's on Tor Books. Let me check. Sun Alloy of Law. Let me see if it's available because at one point they were giving away. Up here it is. Yeah. Um, I'm a massive Brandon Sanderson fan. I absolutely love Sanderson's work. I got to actually meet him like when I was working at a bookstore, when he was still kind of a fledgling writer, and he's such a cool guy. Like he's so cool and laid back, and now he's like such a massive writer in the fantasy realm. But right now, oh, maybe it's not available anymore. Let me see. August 5th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Because if it will, oh yeah, I missed it. Oh well. It was part of the Book of the Month Club. They were giving away the Alloy of Law for free, which, if you have done the Mistborn series, it actually takes place 300 years after, and it's in a more kind of a Western punk world, rather than full out like fantasy steampunk, and it's so good. If I highly recommend the Mistborn series. Pretty much anything that Brandon Sanderson does, I highly recommend. If you can find his book Elantris, I definitely recommend that one because that one's great. But yeah, now he's such a huge writer. Like he's got all this stuff under his belt. He's finished up the Wheel of Time series for Robert Jordan. He's just super cool. So highly recommend if you can find stuff. Please, please. I'm not supported by him. I'm not endorsed by him. I just love his shit. So anyway, where was I? Oh, I got a new quest. I didn't even realize. Let's see. Your sole hero, graduate of the Academy and Dust Adept, has requested an audience. Something have awakened, they confide. The Academy has registered emissions that they do not recognize. The source is certainly an endless manufactured transponder. For anybody who knows, the reason why it's called Endless, the Endless series, there's a race, a progenitor race called the Endless, who basically were here before all the other races. Nobody knows what happened to them. They do not wish to explain further, claiming that Academy oaths bind them from saying more on the subject of how the signal was identified. They show their loyalty, however, in helping you discover the most efficient way to uncover the truth. Whatever the artifact is, it must be powerful and certainly had military applications. Further investigations of military technology should provide a clue. No! I guess, yeah, since it's a participatory one, everybody's involved. So all we have to do is collectively unlock 26 technologies from this side of the wheel. Which right now, all I have are 2 that are in the queue right now. The catch is, whoever uncovers more out of those 26 will get a bonus. Well, you know what? Okay, I'm already uncovering all of the basics from the wheel. So I might as well queue up a couple of other ones. The Endless got bored and wandered off. They just realized this was not a very good idea and just kind of sauntered off. Oh my god. Is anybody researching these? Oh, one's already doing that one. Oh, okay. Somebody's already beat me to these. Well, I might as well grab these now. Let's see, which ones do I want actually? I am gonna need more home defense, so that's for sure. Tractable armaments and titanium shrapnel. I'm not gonna be very offensive, so the shrapnel's not gonna do me a lot of good right now. The shrapnel's only good for fleets when I'm going against other systems, whereas the energy weapons are good for both offense and defense. I can either take them with me or they'll stay on my planet. So it's basically just how my military works. Coordinated command. Coordinated fleets. All types on Empire. That's still probably going to be my best bet. Because then I can use the cloaker, which will allow my fleet to go undetected. Unless somebody else has a scanner. But I don't think that anybody's gotten scanners yet. Let's see. A2 slugs. Like enhancer for my pro. Yeah, every fleet has 2 types of weapons: energy weapons or projectile weapons. This will be good for projectile damage. Some more missiles. What else I get here? Plasma intensifier. Shield. Yeah, let's do that because I can use a shield. So, all right. We'll start there and then we'll go on and we'll see what happens. All right. Move. And then there. Infinity is wearing on Immortals. I mean, it probably slept through. Yeah, probably would slept through most of the 17th century. I think on the subject of immortality, would you want to be immortal? Like, there's a question. I think it would be a tough call for me. Like, on one side, I think eventually you'll feel like you have seen everything or experienced everything there is to offer. But at the same time, things are always improving and evolving. You know, humanity is on its ups and downs, and I feel like the future is infinitely interesting for better or for worse as far as how humanity goes and where things go. So I don't know. The other problem, of course, is that if humanity evolves, you'll be able to see how they evolve. To the point where if you live a few thousand years down the line, humanity may no longer look like you do. And you'd be the last, like, old human or old-style human left on in the universe. That's actually something interesting to think about. Like, having a story where somebody's immortal, but they've been lived so long that humanity no longer looks like humanity as they remember it or they know it. And so they are the last, I guess, living artifact. Pretty interesting story to explore. So, I don't know if anybody else has done it yet. Like, I think a lot of the sci-fi out there has assumed that humans have looked the same for hundreds upon hundreds of years, and that's probably very valid. It's probably, we have probably just gotten to that point where we are at a plateau in evolution. Or maybe they're right and we're gonna all become crabs, you know? Or something else. Yeah. Depends on the catches and immortality. Do you change? Yeah, like if you're immortal, do you go the Doctor Who route and reincarnate every so often, and thus can look like what an evolved human would look like thousands of years down the line? Or you just end up as a desiccated corpse. Yeah, are you Vecna? Are you a Lich at that point? Or do you just stay the same? Like, are you just always looking like vampire rules? Do you stay the same age and shape as you always have been when you changed? You know? For that matter, what would a vampire feel like in the future? Like, a vampire 3,000 years from now is still alive, and we're colonizing and going to different planets and whatnot, and nobody looks like humans anymore, and they could probably, you know, it's just a lot to think about, a lot to explore there, as far as that goes. We tend to adapt to our surroundings, to us, not adapt to our surroundings. That's very true, especially when thinking about things like the possibility of terraforming entire planets and all that. That's actually something that's explored in Endless Space, is you can actually terraform entire planets to your liking. But they don't really talk about the disadvantages of that or what it does to anything that was naturally there, you know, plant life, you know, flora and fauna and whatnot. So I think it's cool. I really do think it's cool to think about all this. So, like, I think I would be interested in seeing, like, maybe not being immortal, but, like, and this might be weird, but, you know, being able to, like, leap across time and see where humanity is 300 years in the future, just to see where, have we gone up, have we learned from our mistakes, or has things gotten progressively worse? Or is it just the same? Have we just kind of, you know, evened out our decisions to a point where we're kind of just in the same place? Still in the same boat on the same ocean, you know? So, Or is that ocean just like full of less trash and the turtles are free now? You know? For that matter, what else is sentient and sapient at that point? I mean, like I said, a lot to think about. So, future vampires after nanotech taste metal or plasticky. You know, though, I feel like in the future, if it gets to that point, they would probably have ways to replicate, like, kind of the True Blood thing, where they have a way to replicate blood, or a substance that tastes and act like blood in their system. Like I said, like True Blood. Where it's just like that, where they just manufacture their own, just constantly replicate or clone you know, like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Just replicate or clone like someone's heart or something to pump the same blood. I don't know, but then it gets manufactured so it all tastes the same. It becomes like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken. You know, that's weird to think about, but this is where my brain goes. You know, my brain goes in very strange directions, I think. So, also, why is the blood crunchy? I don't know. They're so tight. Like, then we get caught. It's like granules, sand granules. Oh no! I just realized it's like drinking. It's like drinking something or eating like ice cream on the beach when you were a kid, and it's just gonna get the sand in there. My ice cream is crunchy. Oh my god! For those of you who have never lived near a beach, this was kind of a thing when you were a kid. I think any of you who not lived in a coastal community who had access to a beach may have experienced trying to eat something while on the sand as a child and having that crunchy sand get in there. I feel like that's how like nanotechnology would be in vampires, in the blood for vampires. It'll be like sand in an ice cream cone. So, we are getting into a strange direction here, but I like it. I like this. This is, like I said, this is the levels upon which my brain normally works. It's just, you know, it's here. Hey, here's me playing the game. What are vampires like in the future? You know, just the different levels of Sam thought. I have several tracks of thought, but only one train at a time. So, yeah. That's just how it goes, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and like end my turn here because I hope I didn't forget to do anything before I ended my turn. Oops. Oh well. Oh, you bastards! There's a pirate colony there. As I'm playing a Dampier, I need to work out what various creatures taste. Just that you know what you do is, as a Dampier, just to be comical, if anybody ever asks you what something tastes like, you just say chicken. And just leave it at that. Just because. Oh, cool. Okay, I've got this colony now. So now my population can spread out a little bit if they need to. Let me go ahead and say I'm going to focus on building. So they all move over to the jungle. All right, boss. Well, this is where all the good resources are, so we're going to just jump over there. Great. All right. Let's see. I'm having a blast planning of madness. Dude, it is. It's absolute madness. Like I said, this is like the things I think about on a weird basis. Like, what's the future like? What would this be like? Who, you know, like I love thinking about what ifs. I'm a big what if person. And not just like in terms of future, but like in present existence. And like what would have happened if, I mean, for lack of a better way of saying it, if I turned left instead of right, you know, like, and just existence in general. What if this happened? I love alt history too. Like, I love that kind of stuff. So I haven't gotten into a lot of like alt history books, like alt fiction, alt history fiction. I you know what the term is. I'm just, but like I haven't gotten into a lot of that stuff. But I love thinking about like, what if this person was in charge, or you know, like, what if this war was lost? Stuff like that. So, God, I have hiccups now. I feel like I've been talking too long. Right. Anyway, where are we? Okay, well, you are here. And I think you only have one probe right now, so we're going to go ahead and launch that further out that way. Oh, it looks like there's something there. I just realized something is over here. Something's colonized because I can see their aura of influence, their area of influence. So, all right. Can I actually talk to them now? Oh no, I'm still doing the off-world agribusiness, I think. Yeah, next turn I should be able to talk to them. So, what was I saying? This also happens to me because I get in so many like levels and trains of thought that I lost where I was or what I was talking about or what I was thinking. I guess it boils down to vampires in space, as we said before. Vampires in space. Let's see. A couple of TTRPGs to look at. Cold City and Hot War. Oh. Thanks for the heads up on that. I might have to look at that. That sounds like my cup of tea. I also love futurist stuff, and I think the other thing is that I'm going to, at some point, I'm planning on running sort of a space opera or a space horror type of TTRPG. So I've got like a couple of things on Kickstarter right now, which I think they already closed out, but it was Mothership and Across 1,000 Dead Worlds, I think it was called, was the other one. A couple of TTRPG core books that are hopefully I'm going to get on the way. I think they're planning for maybe later this year for one of them. And I didn't check on the other one to see where they're planning to release. But I am very, very curious to see how those turn out. So, 'cause I love me some good space suspense. But yeah, so I'm going to look into those too. But yeah, for alt history stuff, I will definitely look into that too, because that's going to be right up my alley. Alt history Cold War era games. Oh God, yes. So like, yeah, is it like set actually in the like the 60s, 70s era, the heart of the height of the Cold War? Because that's going to be totally my thing. I also love like goofy like 60s, 70s spy movies and stuff, so I don't know, man. I just like technology. Like past, I think my thing is I like to see where technology's gone and where it's going. I think that's why I'm so interested in like alt history and history in general and like sci-fi, because I love to see where we come from, you know, like stone and chisel to nanotechnology and beyond. I love seeing the evolution of how certain things have come to be and how we work with and work through some of these things. Someone Urban Shadows 2 printing. I think you had mentioned that at one point, and I still have to look into it. It's Urban Shadows. I know you had mentioned it at one point to Hina and I. I have to look at it. Cold City is Berlin during the 60s. God, yes, that's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. That also, for some reason, makes me want to go back and watch The Third Man, which I also love. I'm also a big film noir person. Hot War is what happened after the Cold War went hot. I mean, valid. But yeah, I love me some good film noir. Some good like just detective novels and movies and whatnot, and just stuff like that. And The Third Man is very noir-esque. Set in just a post-war. Was it Poland? No, it was. I gotta remember. It's been a while since I've watched the movie. Great movie. Highly recommended if you're looking for a good classic movie to get into. Orson Welles is in it, and he does such a phenomenal job. And, yeah. Anyway, I'm. See, there we go. Now it's become vampires in space, Cold War, classic noir movies, the game. I put the game right at the bottom because that's become like the last priority as far as what I'm doing. So I might as well move everybody. It's also nice because in these early turns, I don't have to worry about doing anything. So I just kind of end my turn, talk, and do whatever, you know. It's in the later like rounds where things get more complex, but then even then, I can just get away from it. I can just pop in, do a couple things, come back to talking, you know, go back and forth. Okay, Now I should be able to... Sweet. Now I should be able to talk to these guys. Excellent. I praise you. Hello, you guys are, very alive. I don't know. I admire your, ability to, live. Yes, that's it. That is my praise to you. Well then, I'm off. Alright, go on, do your thing. But yeah, I'll have to definitely look into those books. I'm really psyched for Across 1,000 Dead Worlds because that just seems... Also, I really want to run a Tidebreakers game. Tidebreakers is another one that just recently came out. I popped on it on Kickstarter and got the PDF about about a month ago. They finally released the final version of it. And Tidebreakers is just a very, like, almost like urban anime style. It's pretty much just an all-out anime city of things happening. And I'm just curious to run a campaign for that. So I think what's going to happen is, after Ravnica, there's probably going to be a couple other games which I will not talk about yet because they're being run by other people on Hina's, possibly in Hina's channel. And I will let her release that news as she's ready to do so. But after those, I think I'm definitely going to do a Tidebreakers game. And then by that time, the other books will hopefully have come out, and I'll be able to prepare for the sci-fi suspense story one, which is the one I am super thrilled about because I already know how I want it to begin. And that is stuck in my mind. So yeah, I'm excited for those. Those may not happen for a while though. So keep an eye on Hina's channel for those, for announcements when those are going to happen. And for all the other games that are to happen at some point. When we get those all fixed up and ready and regulated, when the people who are ready to run those are ready to run them, we'll start putting out some more news, and she'll announce them, including the one that I'm planning at some point. So, yeah. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, I just end turn. I love that it's been almost 2 hours and I've only gotten like 14 turns into this game. But I like that. I'm so happy right now. Like, I feel good. I had a decent night's sleep last night, and I had a very... This is going to be strange to talk about, but I had a very happy dream. You know, it had a lot to deal with sharing and whatnot, and I woke up with very good feelings this morning. Oh, it's a PBTA. There's a lot of urban fantasy genre like Dresden Falls and so forth. That's right. You did talk about that. Second edition has been slow in coming out. Yes, that's right. Okay, so that's why I remember you talking about that one. I think somebody else talked about it too, and so that's definitely on our list of games to grab at some point. And maybe we'll wait for the second edition ourselves before grabbing it. But you know, go back to it. I was like, I'm very happy because I think I've woke up with some feel-good vibes. And so I was a little scared to get on today because this was going to be a very impromptu game with a very slow game, me playing one-handed, and I was a little terrified because I was like, is this going to be even something that's stream-worthy? But I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? Just go for it. I feel good. Let's do it. And so here I am, playing Endless Space 2 and talking to y'all about space vampires and TTRPGs and feeling really damn good about it. So I like this. Like I said, I might do this more often. I might do what I might do from here on is I might do a Tuesday evening stream, which is actual regular games, and then maybe just do something like this where I'm playing Endless Space 2 or Humankind or some sort of just turn-by-turn game or board game type of style game. And this will allow me to place the game second and the stream first. And just be able to kind of chit-chat. I like it. What do you guys think? What do you say? What, 11 to 1 every Saturday? And we'll keep it at 6 to 8 on every Tuesday for the actual regular stream. Sound good to you guys? Sound good? You like that? Very good? Is good? Is good. Yeah? Yeah, Hina says sounds good to me. Okay. And then it gives you a chance to be able to pop on my streams too, because I'm streaming when you're awake, which is great. And I get to talk to you, which is awesome, because I never get to like talk to you one-on-one, or like not one-on-one, you know what I mean, but like live like this. And this is very cool. So I feel like we have a lot of similar ideas. It's great. So you guys are great. I love you guys. So I don't even care that I'm not like paying attention to the game right now, which I should probably, but I mean only halfway. Just gonna go ahead and move that. Oh, I did it. I didn't realize I was running right into another system. So sweet. Enfer seems to be learning well, although your research choices seem to have given Enfer some strange ideas about scientific progress. Oh well, perhaps it's for the best. Is that good? Is that bad? I mean, I did say they didn't like look at all ancient human culture, and they probably didn't learn from our movies. It's fine, I guess. Okay. Well, we all knew this would happen eventually. Perhaps Danui Hawedin. God, these names. Danui Hawedin, the graduate student in charge of adjusting the personality part of Enfer's programming, should have known better than most. But one must always look on the bright side, which is that Hawedin will now be stuck mixing all of our neuro-enhancing drinks over the next few decades. The drearier side is that now we have a very clever AI, which seems to have developed a stubborn streak, if not an obsession. Enfer has claimed that its telemetry systems have tagged an unusual signal coming from the depths of space, and refuses to process another payroll or dispatch another garbage truck until we send a ship up to find out what's going on. You wonder if Daonui also programmed it to negotiate like that. Okay, thanks to a certain someone, Enfer is hopelessly obsessed. Great. Take a fleet to the source of that signal and figure out what's going on. Okay, so where's the marker? Oh, that's not that bad. I can just go right over there. Yeah, I could do that. Where are you go? Oh, you know what? Because you know what? I'm going to send you to freely go around. You, on the other hand, you go over here. We'll see what we find out. Should be fine. Should be great. Everything should be okay. Let's see. God, I've still got how many more turns? 25 more turns. Did it go down? Because I don't feel like it's been 9 turns since I tried to colonize this. Has it been? I don't think it has. Unless it goes by something else, like... Where's the money? Oh, the dust value is so low. I could boost it, but that's like most of my money right now. Greener grass. I don't think there's really anything I could do right now. Not without harming myself. There are no enemy outposts on the star system. Oh, okay. So if anybody else had outposts, I can leech their outposts for food. Yeah, okay. I'll leave it the way it is right now, so... yeah. So, okay, so let's see. So, 11 to 1 on Saturdays. You know what, maybe I'll make it 10 to 1. I wanted to make it 10 o'clock this morning, but because of my pain, I was told... gets fire extinguisher on standby as soon as... It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Whole system's on fire. It's fine. This is fine. So yeah, I was thinking like, let's do 10 to 1 on Saturdays. because I feel like 11 to 1 would be too short for a stream like this, or 11 to 1 would be too short. So we'll do 10 to 1 on Saturdays. We'll stick to 6 to 8 on Tuesdays. God, I can't say it. Tuesday 6 to 8. We'll make that a regular stream, just a short stream because it's a work day. I'll probably be half dead, but I can play something normal on those days. And yeah, I think that's a good plan. It's a good plan. So here's what I'm gonna do for now, because it's almost time for me to end. I'm gonna go ahead and save this game. Yeah, that's my half played Unfallen one. Oh, it's actually more than half played because it's almost the end. So I guess I went further than I thought. My more recent game where I'm playing Vultures again. Let's see. I'm gonna call this one Science Bros. This is Science Bros. Okay, why can't I save? What's happening? Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Science Bro. Let's just try Science Bro and see what happens. I don't want to, like, save over anything. Okay, it's not letting me save for some reason. Hang on. Science type. I know that save the name doesn't really make a difference. Let me see. There's nothing really that's holding me back from saving, so try one more time and see what happens. I'm gonna use a Steam Cloud. It's called Science. Science! Maybe I have to do this. Okay, now if it overwrites the game, it overwrites the game. That's okay. I was not really great with the Unfallen anyway, so. Oh, cool. Oh, good. It did save it separately. Whew. So I had to select a thing, then rename it, and then it saved it. That's so weird. All right. You know what? Good enough for me. I think this is where we're going to go ahead and say goodbye for now. For this stream. So I will see you guys again soon. So yeah, pop in on, if you guys can, pop in on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, and I'll see what kind of games I want to play during that time. If not, if you want to just chill with me, we'll make this a chill stream time. And we'll make this 10 a.m. on every Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific. So for now, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And SammyBear is out.